Hello, nerds. Welcome to GeekBeast, part of the Geekish Network, and it's Friday. So that means it's happy hour. And if you're new to our show, we cover the geek news. And if you didn't know that, we lay out facts the whole entire time. Not opinions, but facts.
F-A-X. Facts.
That's right. It comes through your printer, through your machine, your Xerox machine. Facts.
Do they still have fax machines?
People do have them.
Okay,
People do have them.
I was just curious. Like,
if you're new to our show, we cover the geek news beat and we share our opinions with you. But they're facts to you. Give them as facts. I'm your host, Chuck, and with me we have Randy.
What's up, GeekBeast? Chuck, what are we talking about tonight, brother?
And the first thing's up's a new Alien movie.
Well, it's happy hour. It's happy hour. We got to tell the people.
You're right. I totally got ahead of myself. It's happy hour. It's Friday. What are you drinking on, Randy?
What am I drinking? I'm drinking some Kentucky bourbon. It's straight on the rock. Well, on the rocks. It's a Kentucky bourbon.
That sounds gangster, actually. I'm totally impressed by that, Randy.
Yeah.
I'm drinking Kentucky bourbon neat on the rocks.
On the rocks, baby.
You're an alcoholic now? Is that you're doing? Like, I drink this Kentucky bourbon neat.
Hey, just because I have one, maybe two drinks, that don't make me an alcoholic.
I say because you get drunk don't make you an alcoholic. This much you got drunk this time. Next time you may not get drunk.
It's because the tolerance is just going higher and higher and higher.
Exactly.
Right. Exactly. If your tolerance is really high, are you an alcoholic? Are you a drunk? If your tolerance is really high.
You're not drunk. You're just a drinker.
Right. Yeah, you're just drinking. Right. If you have a high tolerance, you're just drinking. What are you drinking on?
I'm drinking on a tall boy of liquid death.
What is
mango chainsaw? What you know about liquid death? What you know about liquid death?
I know nothing about liquid death. That's what I said. What is liquid death?
Tell you to go to the supermarket tomorrow and get you some liquid death chainsaw mango.
Okay. All right.
Mango chainsaw. Mango chainsaw. Liquid death is water, right? And the guy that created it, he created it as a joke at first. He was like, hey, he used to market and do advertisements for extreme sports. He said all extreme sports athletes want is water after they perform. Yeah. But all they have for them is Red Bull and Monster. And everything was an energy drink, or it had vitamins infused, or it had this, or it had that. So he said, I want to make a drink that is friendly for the environment. So I put it in aluminum, not plastic, because plastic bottles is killing the environment.
Yeah.
So I put it in aluminum, and I'm going to put it in the tall boy. And he says when you put water, people have different names like Waterloo, Flow, Aspen spring water, deer piss water. And he says, I just made it up. I'm just making it up.
It's extreme. You went from Waterloo to spring to deer piss water. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So he said, I'm going to name Liquid Death, right? And people are like, it's not going to sell. And he said, it's going to sell. Liquid Death is the most environmentally friendly water company. And we're going to put it in tall boys like malt liquor. And we're going to call it Liquid Death because nothing has killed more humans than the ocean. Liquid Death.
I thought Liquid Death was some sort of alcoholic water and was shocked to learn there was nothing edgy about it at all.
No, it's like hyper alkaline spring water. I get the bubbly shit, the carbonated water, and mango chainsaw is divine. It's like my crack. Like, oh my God. You know how it was about water. You know how it was.
You out here disappointing the people, man. They think it's some new edgy drink at happy hour, and you just got basic water in a can.
Basic water in a can. No, it has mango infused in it.
Okay. Mango. That's even worse. Mango infused water in a can.
Hey, it's not my fault. I'm a cheap bitch, man. I got water.
You're talking about Michael B. Jordan, Jonathan Majors being soft, and you bring him out here and you bring out the Liquid Death. Water in the
Because
cave.
I'm trying to look like Jonathan Majors and Michael Jordan. You didn't get there by drinking alcohol.
Yeah, no, that's facts. Yeah, because them brothers ripped. And that damn Jonathan Majors ripped up. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he was big as Ant.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's huge. He's like Jesus. I don't even want to fight that. I don't want to fight that man.
I want no parts of either. I want no parts of either. For real, for real.
Nah, either one of them. Either one of them. They'll probably whoop ass. They actors, but they probably whoop my ass.
I can't outpunch them. I'm not stronger than them, and I can't outrun them. So I just like
take that ass whooping.
Just gotta take it. Just gotta take it.
You gotta fight back, Randy.
Nah, just be like,
it's gonna take it. You're gonna get beat up on.
Because you try to fight back, they're gonna go harder, right? Sometimes you just, that's like if Mike Tyson, if Mike Tyson roll up on you, you're gonna really be like, come on, like, let's do this, Mike. You really gonna do that?
No, I'm gonna run.
You can't. Well, Mike a little old now, so you might can outrun him.
Hopefully, I tire him out a little bit, so when he does hit me, it won't hurt as much.
He's 50. He's in his late 50s, so you might can tire him out now. But I'm talking about like 25 Mike Tyson. You can't outrun 25-year-old Mike Tyson. You just be like, be gentle, Mike. No, I ain't no punk. But I'm getting my ass kicked.
Get your ass kicked. Hey, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose them. If Mike Tyson kicked
I don't know. There's levels to that shit, though. Like the dude off the street, like you gotta fight, you win some and lose some. When it's somebody's profession to like be violent and they're the best at it in the world, is that really what you want to do? Like if you go to the park and you playing against better competition, right? It'll make you better. Is playing against LeBron gonna really make you better when you can't score?
No, you're not gonna be able to score.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to score, right? It's just like
no. Playing against Ja Morant is not going to help you.
It's not going to help you at all, right? Yeah, it's just gonna destroy your self-esteem. Yeah, that's it.
That's what's gonna.
Yeah, you just it's not
break like Kobe Bryant.
Yeah,
but you say. I went to Kobe Bryant's clinic and he was teaching me how to play basketball. No, Kobe Bryant was whipping your ass in basketball.
If he's teaching you how, but it's like, I'm gonna play Kobe 101 just to see, if I could do it. Like, nah, that ain't how you get better, fam.
That's what Michael Jordan doing camps. He would take these out of shape wealthy men, and play them.
They wanted that. That was a form of sadomasochism. Like it's like Michael beating up on him. That's like buying a hooker to pee on you and stuff like that. That's what they want, right?
Michael Jordan was a dominatrix.
Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, you pay
a hot take. That's a hot take.
You pay 40, 50 because I watched it. It's 50,000 in addition to the camp. The camp is like another 10,000. Then you pay like 30, 40,000. You know what I'm saying? To play one-on-one with Mike. And that's just basically so he can beat you around and smack you around. And you like, yeah, Mike beat me. That's all it is. You're not getting some 40. First of all, it's only a few people in the work can drop just $30,000 on a week camp, right? Or $40,000 on a camp. Right. So you're some corporate you don't think you're going to get better at basketball. You just you have the money. So you like, I want Michael Jordan to pee on me. That's like what you're saying. It's like, that's all you're saying.
That is hilarious. That's the hot take for today, you guys.
You're not
facing up. If you go to camp with LeBron James, if you ever go to camp with LeBron James, it's because you want him to pee on you.
It's sadomasochist. That's all it is. He's a dominatrix because you're not getting any better, right? It's just a story, like you liking to get dominated. It's like, you're not going to score. You're not going to score at all.
No, you're not. No, you're not. That's all I'm saying.
So it's like, you're just doing it for the kicks of, playing against LeBron to get beat up on. Like if you get in a read and if you say, oh, I can spar with Floyd Mayweather, do you really think like, oh, you think you're going to land a good one on? And Floyd's 50 now. He's like 40, 47. You think you're going to land a good one on Floyd?
Not at all. Not at all. Not as a 45-year-old man.
Right.
Maybe if I was 23.
If I was 23 and he was 45.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's
maybe. Yeah. Right. Yeah,
maybe,
but
maybe.
right,
But he's boxed for so long that he can see how you
right,
raise your eyebrow.
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
He knows
There's
what's
not,
coming.
yeah, you're not learning from actually sparring with Floyd. It's just the levels that he's going to smack you around, and you're taking that as a
Yeah.
badge of honor. That oh, Floyd Mayweather smacked me around. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Like, speaking of that, like, let's talk about like Muhammad Ali, right? People don't
Mhm.
understand why Muhammad Ali called what round that he's gonna win the fight. Because he said he would watch that fighter fight and know when he was tired. That's when he would turn it on. And he says, and Muhammad Ali was saying, every time I practice, I go 12 rounds at least 3 times a day, whenever I'm doing. And I learn how to read fights. I learn how to read punches.
Yeah,
So so Muhammad Ali say, I will go 12 rounds of giving punches, and I go 12 rounds of dodging punches,
take dodge
and I
and
go
yeah,
back and forth. Yeah, I go back and forth the last time.
yeah,
12 rounds. So I
yeah,
can go 12 rounds. And I watch these fighters in their fights, and I know they can't go 12 rounds.
yeah.
So I'm like, I'm knocking you out in the fifth. Because I know you get tired in the fifth every time.
It's
I
like
know
you know,
you're
and
but he
go ahead.
But I said he would see them. He would see what punches you throw because he spent 12 rounds dodging punches.
Right. And using the rope. I mean, that was the
12
rope a
rounds-
dope. The rope a dope was
Yeah,
like George Foreman was throwing all the blow. He was just getting tired and he was using the ropes as a defense mechanism or as part of his defense. Yeah.
bouncing off the ropes.
Yeah.
He said, because I go 12 rounds every day, not throwing the punch. So I know the only way I can survive those 12 rounds is dodging. And I tell the person I'm sparring with, throw all the punches at me.
Yeah. It's like Anderson Silva in his prime in the octagon. You really think you're gonna get near,
Ah, he's
be
not gonna win.
competitive,
Nah,
right? It's
you
not,
get
it's not
near him, but you're gonna do something.
you're not getting near him. Like an average dude, a dude that's in shape, just in shape. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting
What's
anywhere.
up, D-Weezip's joining that. This is a new person. What's up, D-Weezip, too?
Loki
What's
Weezy.
going on?
Yeah, it's happy
Yeah.
hour. Yeah. What y'all drinking
Happy.
on in the chat? What's everybody drinking on in the chat? Yeah.
Y'all know I'm drinking this tall boy over here. I'm drinking this hardcore tall boy, straight up liquid death. That's how gangsta I am.
This is
Drinking
liquid
liquid
right here. This Kentucky bourbon, baby.
So it's
On the
interesting.
rock.
It's interesting.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. They just say don't mask us. But how do
I'm
we
not
get on here?
understand.
I don't know. How do we get on?
We're talking about Muhammad Ali can read
Okay.
punches. He can read every punch and dodge every punch because he goes 12 rounds every day dodging punches.
But we were
Nobody
talking
does that.
I think we were talking about just at an elite level. Like it's not going to help a layman
So
to go
just
in at an elite level. It's just,
yeah, it's just all masochism at this point.
right. At that's all it is, you just
Yeah,
like
you go on one with Michael Jordan, you know you're gonna get your ass kicked, and he's gonna embarrass you. But that's what
exactly.
that's the
But that's
story.
what you want, right? Exactly. That's what you want.
Yeah, I get it.
You take a picture with
Like Michael Jordan whipped my ass in a one-on-one game.
Of course he did.
The
Like
point is, you had a one-on-one game with Michael Jordan.
exactly, and that's all it is. Yep. Yep.
I totally get it.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
totally get it.
Yeah.
I went on 18 holes with Tiger Woods and he whipped my ass.
Right.
Tiger Woods ain't teaching you anything.
You ain't learning nothing because the gap is so large. It's like think about it. That's like a kindergartner attending a college level class. They're not learning nothing. The gap is so big, right? It's so much you have to do to keep up. Like, oh, you've been smart because you're around us. No, you're not.
Hold on, the funk said I'm fighting a non-Rona sickness, drinking ginger ale. No, you need some liquid death. That'll kill it. That would kill the virus. Get some liquid death. Wish it wasn't full of corn syrup though. He said, I don't know what you're drinking on over there, the funk.
Yeah.
But it's full of corn syrup. That's not good for you.
Nah, not at all. Ginger ale? Does it have? I guess
ginger ale full of corn syrup. Yeah, ginger ale. Ginger ale is good for if you're sick. Ginger ale and crackers. It's a people of color remedy.
Oh, well, we have a whole bunch of them.
It's like, you got a stomach ache? You got a stomach ache? Yeah, take some Alka-Seltzer. Drink some ginger ale and eat crackers. Only crackers. Don't eat nothing else. You got a fever? Drink some ginger ale and eat crackers. You laugh because it's true.
Nah, I've heard some home remedies before. Yeah, I heard some. I had a aunt,
Out of my house.
not next to you. So I have a relative, not on our side, but like she said, when babies get acne, you take their urine diapers and rub it on their face, and that'll clear up the acne. And I was just like, where
What?
from? So if a baby has like acne, like if they're breaking out and they're getting a rash when they're young, you can take the diapers, the urine, and like rub it on their face, and it's supposed to be good for her. I'm like, where did you come up with that?
Golden shower with its own on its own urine.
Golden
Nah.
showers don't cure acne.
The golden showers don't cure acne. That's not a real thing.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
The funk said Vicks vapor rub for
Yeah,
everyone.
back in the day,
Yeah.
big vapor rub for everything. Yeah.
Boy, but the urine that's something new to me. I ain't
Yeah,
never
man.
heard that.
Yeah, that's what she said. Cause she tried to, when Noelle was breaking out a little bit, she was like, yeah, just take a diaper and rest pee. I was like, no, we're not doing that. I didn't
No,
say that because I want to hurt their feelings, but
actually goes away.
huh?
Baby's new to the world. The baby's new to the world. It's gonna get acne because it's new to the world. It's been inside a person for 9 months.
And I mean, she wasn't like a month old, but she's like, like maybe like 13, 14 months or something like that, but I was like, no, that's okay.
New to the world.
Yeah,
That
we're
baby's
not
new to the world.
right. We're not giving my daughter a golden shower. Matter of fact, isn't that illegal? Like,
Maybe not.
R.
Maybe
Kelly get in
not.
trouble for that,
Maybe,
as he should
maybe.
have.
I think Young Miami said she brags
Yeah,
about Puppy doing it.
yeah. She
Loves it.
didn't
So
say puffy, but she said she likes golden showers.
yeah.
That's what
Well,
I'm saying.
quote
It's the
unquote.
internet. It's the internet now, man. Like these are the thought
Yeah.
leaders out here. Like
We need to stop taking the internet as thought leaders and looking at it as wrestling. Everything
exactly.
on the internet is
It's more
wrestling.
WWE than anything else. Like people like, oh, they got different ways of thinking. It's different because that shit's dumb as hell.
It's
That's why it's
wrestling.
different. Yeah. So all the people who barely graduated from high school and stuff like that, we got to stop putting them on the internet and be like, such and
Popular. They
such
got
said
popular.
this.
They got popular.
Yeah, right. Such and such said this. Like, don't you ever tell me another sentence that started with their name about what they said.
What they said.
Yeah.
That person's a comedian.
Exactly.
Has never read the book, who openly says they never graduated high school.
Exactly. Exactly. And they know the shit that they say is dumb. They're like, I expect people to believe it.
Howard Stern over here.
Right.
Like straight Alex Jones.
Right. Right.
He doesn't believe the stuff he says. He says it. People still believe him.
Yeah. Be like, I saw it on the internet. Like, who? You saw Alex Jones said it? Like, come on, man. Like
Alex Jones? That's not even a real person.
Right. What's his name? What's the dude with the brother? The former kickboxer.
Hey,
Yeah, it's like you quoting Andrew Tate. I mean, serious? Out of all the people in this good world, you quoting Andrew Tate? Come on.
they're talking about Andrew Tate's hair and how his hair is growing in now, and he's bald. He has balding, his receding hairline, and he's balding. They're talking about Andrew Tate and how he's not just balding, but how his muscle density is getting less because they're like he's not on the same steroids as he's always
Right.
on.
Right. Back to
Roy, the same roids he's always on.
Yeah, it's like, come on, man. We gotta stop. We gotta stop. Get it together, people.
Yep.
We got Kingdom Fellowship. I don't know who's that. Welcome to Fellowship.
Oh, that's for Kai.
Oh, I thought he was Duke from the Ville. Okay.
Yeah. He's like, oh, I gotta switch my identity.
Okay. What kind of secret identities you got? I thought, yeah.
It's the church. It's the church.
Oh, okay. Now I feel bad. I was trying to be snarky. Now I feel bad.
You can be snarky. It's okay. Snarky's good.
Is he coming in? Come on in. Come
Yeah.
on in.
Rodney's setting it up. Rodney has to set it up, I think.
Okay. All right.
So
pop it. Oh.
what's going on?
What's going on, Rakai?
Getting kind of clipped in the picture. Oh, Randy's clipped out now. There he is. He's back now. Yay.
Oh, okay. I'm here.
Yeah. So we're just talking over here about people being sadomasochists for going to camp to play do one-on-one basketball matches with Michael Jordan. So Michael Jordan's a dominatrix.
The real Michael Jordan, not Michael B. Jordan, Chicago.
Not Michael B. Michael L. Jordan or J. Jordan, whatever his
Michael
name
Jeffrey.
is.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan. No, pretty much.
JJ, not MBJ.
Yeah, right. Yeah. If you
try to when I was in 8th grade, Michael Jordan came to Lexington. I got a chance to play against Michael Jordan, just for a quick, couple shots over at the old Dunbar Center. Now you think because I was a 5 foot nothing,
and he took it easy. Can he take it easy on you?
Hell no.
No, exactly. Exactly.
Like in his head, I heard him say, "How he gonna learn? How he gonna learn?" like I like a little move. I tried to put up a shot. He blocked that shit, like caught it out the air. Just full disrespect. And then he ran up and slammed it real hard, and then looked back at me like, "Sit your little bitch ass down." And you know what I'm saying? Like,
how you gonna learn from that? Ain't nothing you can do. You 5 foot nothing. He's 6'6". He's the greatest player on the planet. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah.
I had a friend tell me that Michael Jordan was okay. He was good. I said, you don't understand the term GOAT that well, do you? The term GOAT, greatest of all time.
And y'all know I ain't know, but I'm not gonna be like Michael Jordan good. He all right. Yeah, if you like greatness, he all right. When
he played, I went to a couple of games. I didn't know what was going on. I said that, and there lies the problem. I said Michael Jordan's so good, people still wearing his shoes, hoping to be like him.
Yeah, and he ain't played ball in 20 years.
Right,
20 years,
almost 30, right? Because he retired what? Well, I guess the second time was 2000. Okay, yeah. I was thinking.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I was thinking of the 97, 98 one. Yeah, so it's like, yeah.
She's like, he's okay. I was like, he's okay.
I've heard kids of this generation say, when I said something about Michael Jordan, playing basketball, and they looked at me dumbfounded, like, wait, he played basketball? I just thought it was shoes.
Well, I get that. I do. If you're young, like there's kids out there who think Ice Cube. There's kids out there who think of Ice Cube as a father figure. Like, are we there yet? Shit like that. I grew up with him as the hardest rapper on the damn planet. Like, they can't imagine.
And I get that, because I was saying something about Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and they had no idea that Will Smith, a rapper before that.
Right.
But Will Smith, rapper, that's a loose term. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're counting getting jiggy with it, or
Hey, stop.
I mean,
it was dope.
Summertime.
Parents don't understand what a Grammy, and it was the banging album.
The first hip hop Grammy.
Now let's be real about that Grammy.
I know, but still.
Okay.
He still won it. He still won it.
He got it. He does got it.
The first time they got rap as a real music genre.
Well, they didn't invite him to the ceremony. It was before. It wasn't recorded. It wasn't during the actual ceremony. But he did. Yeah. And Summertime was dope. Summertime was dope.
Miami was dope.
Still dope.
Yeah.
No, he's had a lot of.
He said, "Hey, don't let your lip react. You don't want to see my hand where my hip be at." Bars.
He had bars. I think he's one of the best battle rappers too, because he's funny. He's funny as shit. He'll guilty Simpson somebody out of the ring.
I have to see that.
Kill him. I got guns. Will Smith, I got guns. Then Will Smith talk about your mama want me. And talk about the whole battle rap. Your mama wants me.
So yeah, so I get how young kids don't recognize, certain people. Like I remember the first time I heard Red Fox curse in Harlem Nights, and I grew up with Red Fox as Fred Sanford, and I was like, "Damn, Fred Sanford curse?" And my mother was like, "Yeah, he's like, he was like Eddie, Eddie Murphy of his time," and I was like, "Oh wow, that's interesting," So I was a little
I mean, I
kid.
get it.
So yeah, I get it.
So we had a Fred Sanford album, and I loved it. I used to sneak on Theo's play school record player and play
Yeah,
it.
I knew Richard Pryor was that way, but I didn't know Fred Sanford was that way. This the 50s to 60s,
Yeah, I got exposed to all kinds of wild shit when I was young, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So
I did too. I was like, why do I know who Eddie Murphy is at 9 years old?
you find out about Red Fox, and I'm listening to Dolomite album, so it's a little bit different.
Yep.
Oh, I watched Dolomite. Peter Wishbone was one of my favorites. Like, he was born a grown man. He said, "Where that damn doctor at?" he told his daddy, he said, "You were the one who was jabbing me when I was up chilling." So he started fighting his daddy too.
Way down in the jungle deep. Lion stepped on.
I remember the Human Tornado. That's my movie.
Oh,
the Human
yeah.
Tornado is my movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was the height. That was the greatest black exploitation.
It was.
It was some great ones. It was some great ones, man. I was watching the Mac the other day. I was like, this is the most brilliantly awful thing that I've ever seen in my life, but it was amazing.
Do not talk about my namesake. Do not.
I'm sorry, Goldie. Goldie? We gonna shoot him, Goldie, because they ain't pull out the gun.
No, my scene is when he's with them girls in the
We're gonna stop.
I want to be your lover, your brother, your friend, your father.
Oh Lord,
that's the moon if you let me.
Yeah,
game game.
Planet. I'm gonna talk about a little bit of news.
Oh yeah,
the new alien.
Well, we gotta see. Rakai, Rakai, what are you drinking? You drinking anything tonight, man? I'm doing Kentucky bourbon. Chuck is doing liquid death. The Funk's out there drinking cough syrup and ginger ale. Ain't that lean though?
It's lean. The Funk's drinking lean.
Funk out here drinking lean.
I am drinking. I picked up this energy drink because man, it's been a long, long day, and I know I shouldn't drink this trash. Some called Ghost, orange creamsicle flavor.
Wow, Ghost energy drink. That'll make you a ghost.
That's what I was thinking. What are they trying to tell us here?
Make you a ghost?
I don't know.
Oh man. Okay. Well, since all those here, let's get into the news real quick. New alien film has cast even more xenomorphs and fodder. So the 20th Century Studios revealed that David Johnson Industry, Archie Renault, Shadow and Bone, Spike Fern, the Batman, and newcomer Eileen Wu will be heading to space to take on xenomorphs, face huggers, and other sci-fi horrors. Fans of Alvarez's work on Evil Dead and his Don't Breathe series think nail-biting suspense and gritty violence will be happy to know the script is co-written by frequent collaborator Rado Sagul. So what do y'all think about the new Alien movie, especially after getting Prometheus?
Well, wasn't it an alien movie that came out the beginning of the year? Like they were using a native language. I thought they were
That's Predator. Okay. That's a different series, Randy. They do have an Aliens versus Predator movie. We have an Aliens versus Predator video game.
Yeah, they got like
Aliens versus Predator movie too.
Yeah, there's two of those.
Yeah,
there's two of them. Two movies. There's two.
Yes.
Ridley Scott is
right back to them not having any fresh ideas and stuff. It's like, and I really do I understand how you want to introduce stuff to a new generation. Technology has progressed, and we have some fine character actors these days, but it don't seem like the storylines get any better. You know what I'm saying? It seems like they just, they get Michael Bay to direct it, and he's like, all we gotta do is blow some shit up, and people love it.
First of all, this is been in it for 30 years now, where we regurgitated stuff that we already shot before. We have not seen a remake of Citizen Kane. We have not seen any Cary Grant movies or musicals. We have not seen the Nicholas brothers or the Doobie brothers do a new movie. We have not seen the rebirth of Cheech and Chong, as Cheech and Chong. So we should just do all new storylines. They had Cheech and Chong. You know what we had? We had How High. We had Method Man.
That's
and
what I
Red
was
Man.
thinking. When you said Cheech and Chong, we had Red and Red, but they weren't Cheech.
Even though
Cheech and Chong.
I love How High. I know it's stupid.
Oh, I do too.
it.
I love it. I've been pimping.
Then they just running that How High too with Lil Yachty and DC Young Fly, and that shit
That
was
was
the worst
trash.
shit ever.
Yeah, that was trash. But Meth and Redman were in support of it because they were like, let them get their money. But the problem is New Line won't let them. They won't give them enough money to really do another one. You know what I'm saying? And so they just walk for it.
It's one thing to have a
It's just like them putting on Ice Cube to not let them do the last.
I was about to say next Friday. Yeah.
Yeah, he won't let them do it. That makes sense. Like, do your own movie. Like, House Party had no reason to be redone.
No
Kids don't even
reason.
go to House Party anymore.
Well, the movie wasn't about a real house party. It's like they were house sitting for LeBron James and threw up. Like, nah, that ain't the same, Phil. Like,
it's not the same.
You can't relate to that. Nobody can relate to that.
These days it's a kickback.
Yeah. But even that, they should have a movie called The Kickback, not House Party.
Yeah, right.
And make it about a kickback. Yeah. They go into somebody's backyard, they go to a park, somebody brings liquor and booze up and some weed, and they kick back and all hell breaks loose. That makes more sense.
Like when House Party came out, I loved House Party.
Oh, I did
I was
too.
like, dang. You know what I'm saying? It was a nice house party. And then I got to the age where I went to my own house parties. I was like, shit, this is lit. But then I saw a movie that was the master of all house party movies of all time, called Project X. Pretty much. You ain't doing it like that.
I've never seen it.
Project so good.
That's
Project
based
X.
on real shit.
Real house party. This kid threw a house party and went viral. It went viral on like and next thing you know,
thousands of people at his house.
Yeah,
like the house caught on fire. The house caught on fire. The daddy's Mercedes ended up in the pool. Like,
I love Project X, and it was based on
the end, torching the police cars with the flamethrower. Like, dude, you ain't doing it like that.
Don't even do it.
That is the party of all parties.
It was a movie based on a house party, right?
Yeah.
Like, people want to remake movies. They're talking about remaking Harlem Nights. Why?
What?
Yeah, you gave us the best movie we could ever get. What are you gonna have? You're gonna have Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy in it, starring it?
Nah. They're too old. I won't say they're too old, but nah.
They're gonna have them play the role of Richard Pryor split into two people.
No, I get it, but nah.
No, don't do it. Don't even touch it. Don't even touch it. Don't even touch it. Do something else. You can make something like Harlem Nights, the same concept. Put it in Louisiana, in New Orleans.
You can do it. You can do another one in New York. It's just not Harlem Nights.
Another one in Detroit.
Yeah, you can do one in a lot of places.
There's a lot of
having this conversation. When it first came out, they had to leave New York, and I was like, because I was talking with my mother, and I was like, where else could they go? It's like Detroit, New Orleans, Los Angeles. Like, it's a lot of places they could.
They can go to Newark.
Yeah,
they don't have to go far.
Yeah, they could pack up and move. People was always moving to LA. LA wasn't even settled then. It's the 1930s, right? So you just pack up and you go out there and start all over again.
Do a whole new movie. Yeah. The fact that you're going to have Eddie Murphy revise his role as Quick, age up somebody, have Bernie Mac in it. Not Bernie Mac, but a Cedric the Entertainer. And it's like that. And Steve Harvey. That's not even funny.
No.
Because they ain't those type of comics, right? It was a, It was
a time.
You never need to touch Harlem Nights ever again.
That's not only that. Here's the thing, too. Eddie Murphy's not funny anymore.
He's not funny anymore.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at Eddie Murphy in Coming to America 2,
It will, yeah.
I mean, you people.
He's not
He'll
funny.
have some one-liners. He'll have some one-liners and some, little zingers, but it's not, fallout on the floor laughter. It's just he's not.
I'll
He's
watch you people find
he's 60. What's he, 60 or something? Like over 60?
At
Like
least.
he's not
At least.
like that anymore.
Yeah. And you know, he ain't out there like, Eddie Murphy ain't out there wilding, and he don't need to be funny. Like, he's loaded, right? He's loaded. And he can do something just whenever he wants to do something, and then he bounces.
Even if they didn't do something like a remake, even if they would consider like doing something like a sequel, again, it would have to be a period piece.
I don't want to ever touch it. I think those characters.
They don't have to do a sequel.
Yeah, I think we got the story. We got an amazing story, and it never needs to be touched again.
Yeah, and they should have, if they want to do something like it, they call it New Orleans or Orleans.
So is this the thing? So is it a cash grab, or is it an actual attempt?
It is Hollywood saying we don't trust creatives at all to come up with original stories.
So we're gonna put out there
our uncles and our grandparents and our parents made over again, because that's what we're used to.
Well, we talked about it with Velma when we reviewed Velma for binge worthy share.
But when you have popular IPs, where do you draw the line on
that's
being
not a
able to get that IP and well, that's true.
None
that's just
IPs are popular. Like Jurassic Park is not a popular IP. Most children didn't. It didn't even test well for children. Adults wanted to see it over again. Kids didn't care.
Because we were old enough to see the wonderment and see that the science could be believable. And it was like, holy shit! I played with toy dinosaurs my whole life. I love dinosaurs. They could actually do this. Like, that's where they got us.
Dinosaurs have iPads. They're not playing with toy dinosaurs no more. They're playing with iPads. So Wrong Gone Wrong resonates with kids better than Jurassic Park.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole idea is that we got a bunch of people that are old and not great decision makers. They're decision makers, and they're not creative.
They make their dinosaurs do TikTok dances.
It's kind of like how our Congress works. A bunch of old people make decisions on technology they don't understand.
If they don't even get. Yep, they don't even understand it.
Same thing. It's across all industries. You have a bunch of older people, not to be ageist. You have people that are well beyond their prime and creativity saying, well, I want to give Steven Spielberg money because when I was in my 30s, I loved his
director. Right. He was the greatest director on the planet, right?
I'm gonna trust this new kid that's been studying film since he's been like 10 and doing it. I'm not going to study this guy. The modern science and feathering of dinosaurs also sort of nerfed their fearsomeness. Yes, finding out dinosaurs have feathers changed everything.
Yeah,
they were just big chickens at that point. They're no longer alligators and crocodiles and snakes. They're big chickens.
That's for the birds and reptiles. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah, they're no longer reptilian. So he found that out. So yeah, so it's just interesting. There's a lot of things that have changed over time.
Oh yeah,
and there's a lot of new stories, and kids aren't interested in those stories. Could you imagine 10 years from now they decide to remake the Harry Potter movies? Remake all of them? Nobody wants to see that shit.
I don't know, but here's the thing, and they're actually I don't think it's going to be a remake because there's been talk about that. I know that they're talking about expanding the universe. And I know they were talking about doing some sort of Harry Potter straight to TV, like Netflix kind of 10.
Ain't gonna do it no more.
Well, they still gonna do whatchamacallit, aren't they? Don't they still have 2 more of those whatchamacallit films? It's in the universe. It's not Harry Potter, but it's in the universe.
The Fantastic Beasts?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
That last one was so awful. That last one was so awful.
Well, it came out during the pandemic, so we went straight to HBO Max, and I thought they still.
I think theater goers paid Warner Brothers money to take that shit back. Like, I
don't think it's gonna happen. The way she's been cutting up online, I don't think it's gonna happen. I think she canceled
it last year. Was it just last year that one did? And she's not associated with those properties, right?
It doesn't matter. I think Universal is like, yo, we're gonna chill out on this.
Because they came out with that. They came out with the anniversary last year, and it was a big thing on HBO Max. They did the game show. It was a thing on
TNT. Spoke up against transgender people again. And I think the game just came out a month ago. I think they're gonna put her on ice a little bit.
Now, I guess I'm part of the problem. I don't want a remake of Harry Potter, but I did like that world. I did like that universe, and I wouldn't mind going back.
If you make more movies in that world, but I'm talking about remakes, starting those films.
I don't need 1 through 7 over again, right? Hermione and Harry and Ron meet for the first time. No, I don't mean that, but I do like the Harry Potter universe. I wouldn't mind seeing more IPs in that world.
And you play Hogwarts Legacy then?
Yeah, that's awesome.
And you play Hogwarts Legacy then?
As a matter of fact, the play, The Cursed Child, was great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I read the play. I enjoyed it. I didn't see it, but I read the play.
They're talking about maybe making that into a movie, but
yeah. But I think since she spoke up since Hogwarts Legacy, they're gonna put her on ice.
Well, she hasn't been attached to any of it really. They kind of almost act like
she went on Twitter.
She
started. See, they me because they go see my stuff.
Because she's of a different persuasion, it took a little bit longer for them to Nick Cannon her ass, but that's what they had to do. They spanked her.
Put her on the council crew. So like I don't care to see the Lord of the Rings or the Hobbit remade. Peter Jackson gave us good renditions of it. You can expand that universe and talk about things in the universe, but don't remake what just happened.
No, I
don't need another version of the Clash of the Titans. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need Beastmaster redone again. You know? I don't need. Ain't nobody following no birds and no eagles and stuff in modern day. And he goes, nope, Randy, no.
It didn't take place in modern day, though.
But it's all about the ferret. Poto and Poto.
I need the ferret. I need a ferret. Nope.
Nope. I never got another Beastmaster, man. I don't know.
Mark Singer rolling over in his grave.
Yeah, don't show me Cruel over again. Give me another story. Don't give me that. Don't retell that story.
Shit.
It wasn't even good then. I loved Beastmaster, but it wasn't good. I think I made you watch.
If Beastmaster dropped on HBO Max, I would watch another Beastmasters.
Like a modern one?
The first one.
Yeah. You're going to be pissed off. You'll be like, damn it, I knew better before I sat down. I can't get that.
Oh, no, man. We could get, wasn't Kevin Bacon the star? Wasn't Kevin Bacon?
No, it was Mark Singer.
Mark Singer. Okay.
Singer, the star of the original V series.
What's up, Mark?
People.
The TV show was terrible.
The original V series. They turned around and brought the V series back. It lasted like 2 weeks. They showed it on TV. That's like saying, we're thinking about bringing Lost back. Don't bring Lost back.
I just watched that to watch Morena Baccarin. That was the whole draw to the show for me. I don't give a damn.
That was the draw.
Let me watch
like Dark Angel. The draw was Jessica Alba.
Yeah. Facts. Yeah, facts.
Don't bring me Dark Angel back. Don't bring Dark Angel back.
They bought whatchamacallit them back, the witch show. Charm. They bought Charm back.
And it didn't do well.
That was I don't know. And then you know what I'm saying? They try to go out of their way to make it.
Mark said stop it, Randy. Mark said stop it, Randy.
Why y'all hate on me? Why I can't want to see Beastmaster, man?
New stories, Randy.
I agree. We need new stories. I agree, but sometimes
they make Beastmaster as Beastmaster was. That's horrible. They brought Beastmaster back, and it's a whole different story, a whole different thing. There's no ferrets in it.
No, we need the ferrets. What are you talking about, man?
You gotta have them. And
it
really doesn't matter. Just think about it. They tried to bring back Conan, right? Conan is Arnold Schwarzenegger. They try to bring back Jason Momoa as Conan. Stop it.
Stop it. Stop it. You're not going to have somebody, a James Earl Jones, say, girl, come here. And she falls off the cliff and kills herself. And he turns around, see?
I always wanted to see a sequel to Red Sonja, man. I never got a sequel to Red Sonja.
Are you for real?
Yeah, man. I love Red Sonja. Man, Conan the Barbarian, Red Sonja, and Conan the Destroyer. Huh?
With Brigitte?
Yeah, with Brigitte. I love Red Sonja.
I love the Red Sonja too, but I didn't get a sequel to it.
Yeah, you know, y'all had a fetish for redhead women.
It was bad, Randy.
Red Sonja was so dope.
Now, imagine they brought Red Sonja back, Randy, and they had the girl that played was Cersei in it. And she's Red Sonja. You'd be like, come on, this is corny.
They're all probably corny now. Because but I still have my nostalgia. Although that damn what was it that we watched a few weeks ago? That damn with the little person. What was that shit? Willow. That shit. I wouldn't watch the original one of that to get prepared for it because I didn't remember it, right? And I was like, this shit is terrible.
But see, Courtney and Chuck love that shit. I didn't like that shit. I just like I'm a fan of the work of Val Kilmer.
Let me mark it. I was a kid when I liked it.
Oh man, I went. I was like, what the hell?
It was horrible. I told you not to watch it. I said, Randy, it's horrible. It was horrible.
I can still go back and watch stuff and get caught up in the nostalgia.
Mark said
I couldn't do that shit.
No, Mark. No, Mark. The shit was horrible, Mark. The shit was horrible. Oh, look at that. We got Red Sonja.
Yeah, Red Sonja. Why the new Red Sonja?
No, we don't need that shit, Randy.
Change the backstory. Man, I'm going to see Red Sonja. I don't know what y'all talking about.
A new Red Sonja movie. Who is doing this?
But what if they had the girl that plays as Joe's daughter in
I think what you're calling the chick from Mad Men would be great as Red Sonja.
Hendricks, she's too old for that. She's too old. Christian Hendricks like she's about 50 years old. 40 years old. No, Randy. How's a 50-year-old woman gonna be a gladiator?
They tried that already, though.
Warrior, dog. I think she'd be great.
20 years ago on Mad Men.
Not only that, they tried that. They had Christina Hendricks in one of those kind of La Femme Nikita type movies where she was like an assassin side type thing. They had her in one of the movies. Nah, bro.
She was in Fly Far. Was a badass. But yeah, man, I'm all right with a is it a remake or a sequel? I want the story to continue because it ends with her and Conan fighting, like testing each other. I want to see where it picks back up after that, man. Don't y'all.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's a whole new story.
Yeah,
but to remake.
Yeah, I don't need no. Obviously, I don't need a remake.
Even that's ridiculous.
I want the sequel to Red Sonja. I don't care what you say, Rikai. I
Red Sonja Conan.
It was called Xena. We had it called Xena.
I love Xena. Xena and Gabrielle was my shit, dog. The Adventures of Hercules. Oh yeah.
I was about to say, you probably watched the Adventures of Hercules too.
Yeah, Theolis and Hercules. Oh man.
Oh, God.
Don't start with him.
What?
That's what
now the
Belly, though. Belly was
I see how you're a Star Trek fan now. I get it.
And whatchamacallit is Zeus. Yeah, man, y'all didn't watch Hercules and Xena?
Hell no.
I did. I watched Xena.
I watched Hercules and Xena, man. Because Xena came like season 3 of Hercules. Yeah, her and Gabrielle. Yeah.
Oh, Buffy the Vampire Killer. Why? Why do you want to make
we don't need to remake Buffy.
We don't need to do Buffy. I try to go back and watch it because people are like, it was amazing. Blah blah blah. Josh Whedon's a genius.
Mark said Charlize Theron is Red Sonja, but she's just as honest as Hendricks. Yeah.
Early 50s.
Yeah.
But I think they're based on because she's pulling off the action in the greatest franchise in history. Is that right, Chuck?
Well, Charlize Theron said they came to her about Wonder Woman, And she thought she was gonna play Wonder Woman, but they wanted her to play Wonder Woman's mother, and she got pissed off at Patty Jenkins.
Wow.
Yeah, she said, yeah, she was like, what? She thought she was gonna play Wonder Woman, and it's like, no, we want you to play her.
That's also her not being honest with yourself.
Yeah, and well, Charlize Theron is like, I'm like 6 years old. I don't know. She said she's just a couple years older than whatchamacallit. Vidal.
So the story is Hannah John Kamen is going to be coming in probably as Red Sonja.
That's true.
As Red Sonja. Yeah.
That don't make sense.
Hannah John Kamen as a 2021.
That don't make sense.
Why doesn't that make
Is it a remake or is it the sequel?
Y'all know who Hannah John Kamen is, right?
Yes.
Okay.
She's going to be in the upcoming Tomb Raider animated movie.
I mean, she's voicing it, so I mean that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Hannah John Kamen. I love the show, the TV show Killjoys that she was on. She's a beast. And she was decent. She actually made the second Ant-Man movie watchable. Her and Lawrence Fishburne, but
Joey Salloway
with Ghost.
So Joey Salloway, the guy that made the Tomb Raider series for Netflix and Legendary, said Hannah is a very talented actress who'd been following for years, and she is Red Sonja. Her range, sensibilities, and strength are all qualities we have been looking for, and we couldn't be more excited to embark on this journey together.
So they are making a Red Sonja? That's
yeah, they said
all over. They're starting it all over.
I guess.
From the beginning, Randy. So you're gonna get that same tired ass story again. And she's gonna be fighting Jason Momoa at the very end of it.
Right.
Jason Momoa.
Yeah, you seem kind of disgusted. You look on your face is kind of disgusted.
I'm all right with it. I'm all right with it. I dug Red Sonja as a kid. I dug Conan.
Red Sonja. That Amber Heard and Jason Momoa fight it out again like Aquaman.
Jason Momoa don't even want to still do Aquaman no more. He ain't doing that shit.
Right, no, man.
Conan made less money than that he was in.
Mark at me. Randy ain't so enthused anymore.
Yeah, Mark is right.
Yeah, Mark is right. Randy ain't enthused anymore. Yeah, they're gonna remake it all over again. Randy, reboot.
I would like to see the sequel. I just want the sequel, man. Because I had imagined it all in my mind.
And like her. Oh, have a sequel.
That right there. See, since you got it all imagined all in your mind, that tells you that no matter what they put out on celluloid, you're disappointed already.
You're disappointed already. You're gonna be disappointed already.
I've been holding on to this movie for about 30 years for real. Like,
hella disappointed.
Read the comics.
They ought to do this movie. You ought to wait for this movie. I'm waiting for Andre 3000 solo album, dog. It ain't gonna fucking happen. Let it go.
Ronnie posted up Matilda Lutz is the actress. That's
okay. Like it was Red Sonja and another Back to the Future. Like those were always my passion project.
No, we don't need another Back to the Future.
I know we don't, but I just had it in my mind, man.
Back to the Future. Back in the past.
So yeah,
I don't want Matilda Lutz playing Red Sonja. I don't even want that to happen.
Man, I think y'all just hating on Red Sonja. That's all it is.
Randy, go read the comic book. Be a nerd.
I've read some of the comics. I haven't read all of them.
No, go read the whole entire story. You get your continuation of that.
The hell they find Matilda Lutz?
That is a picture of her as Red Sonja right now, Randy. Is this what you want? Is this what you're looking for?
Oh.
This is what you're looking for, Randy. Is this what you're looking for? Is this what you want? Huh?
As a matter of fact, here's what also gets me too. The quality of this casting. So they got Matilda Lutz to play her, right? Who the hell is Matilda Lutz?
She played in River.
She's got a long list of not even B movies. She's got a long list of D movies. From straight to not even Blu-ray, straight
that
to
just means she just got a bad. That could just mean she got a bad agent, though.
She played Megan as Megan. She's Megan. It's the girl that plays Megan.
No, Megan is Megan. She's the voice of Megan. So I mean,
Oh, the voice of Megan.
Yeah. Watch. Wait till Red Sonja drop. Y'all gonna
that's
be
her
like,
voice. I mean, if this was animated, then Matilda Lutz might be great. But
y'all gonna be like, Randy called it. He
I mean,
called
shit. Right now, Hannah John Kamen is sounding better.
John Kamen is sounding better. Oh Lord. Randy, this is what you want.
for it.
Randy's all for the remake of Belly too. Like remake Belly one more time.
Well, I did buy Belly. I bought Belly 4 times. I bought a bootleg version. I bought an original version, a special edition version, then like a 10-year anniversary.
And you know, the sad thing is you bought it for that first scene. How do you want it?
I bought it for the whole.
No, he loved that movie. No, he can quote that movie. No, not the first scene, Kai. The first scene.
When I was in college, the bootleg was going around campus, and everybody was just like, "Yeah, dog, y'all see Belly."
Y'all probably put contacts in your eyes and then turn on a black light. Yeah, that all
influence back in the day. He was easily influenced.
Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
And I was like, "This is some trash." I thought you said this is good.
I liked it. I didn't say it was good. I said I liked it. I didn't say it was good. It's a difference.
A lot of things you said tonight, that is apparent. You liked it. But a lot of things you said tonight, that is apparent. A lot of things you liked, they weren't good.
I said I liked it. I said I always liked Red Sonja, and I had
Rodney, if you had to reboot a movie, what movie would you reboot? Rodney's come off mute and tell y'all. If you had to reboot a movie,
I can think of one right now.
Yeah, we're steady. Are you ready? Yeah, man. That shit.
I don't know. That's a good question.
I don't reboot anything.
I would, man. I don't know. Let me think about that some more.
I've had several that I would have.
Man, oh man, that's a great question. I don't know.
It's a hard question.
Because it's true. It's like,
give me something new.
Yeah, give me something new, but at the same time, like, there's some old movies that like could definitely use better VFX, better production quality, you know,
I'm gonna throw
tighter stories, you know, stuff like that. Like I know they're working on the Last Starfighter reboot or re-sequel. But yeah, it would be something definitely from the 80s. Huh.
All right, I'm gonna throw it out. I wanted a sequel, but if they rebooted, that would be awesome too. But they'd have to do a lot to make it live up to it.
What's that?
The Last Dragon.
Yeah, we talked about this.
They tried it. They already
talked about this on Binge-worthy or something. Yeah,
I know for a fact they just killed it. They just killed it all over again. It's a whole different story. It was about this girl, and she was the last dragon, and she fell out with her.
And that shit they should kill. This obsession with girl empowerment and all this other shit, and they just buying into whatever's the most trendy trope of the day. No, they should kill that shit. But something, a legit sequel or reboot would be awesome.
You know what they should reboot and make it like the comic book, because the original is not like the comic book.
What?
Motherfucking Flash Gordon.
Oh,
make it like the
even though I half-assed like that old retarded ass shit doing it.
The original was great, man.
I did that. Even when the old girl went, "Go Flash, go."
Me, the soundtrack is dope. Like Timberland sampled all kind of joints from the soundtrack of Flash Gordon, man.
Wasn't that Queen that did the damn soundtrack or some shit?
Man. Right? Yeah, Flash Gordon is dope.
They're talking about remaking Oliver and all kinds of other shit.
Max von Sydow was great as Ming the Merciless. That's what made that shit dope.
Yes.
His horny little daughter.
I mean, it's just like if you think about Dark Knight, okay, Christian Bale he's decent as Batman, but Heath Ledger made that movie legendary.
He did make that movie.
Batman made that movie legendary. Max von Sydow is what made Flash Gordon even watchable.
So
Yeah.
we done kind of changed up now. So do we want remakes? First we were
No.
like, no, don't do them. But now we like, there's a few of them that I want to see.
If they make Flash Gordon like the comic books are dark.
Mm-hmm.
Flash Gordon's kind of fucked up. They make it like the comic books. But I don't want them to make Stripe over Dan Aykroyd and
Okay.
and
He-Man doesn't deserve another one. We saw what they did, Mark. He-Man, we saw the animated version that Kevin Smith did, and that shit was trash.
No, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe is good. It's a good children's cartoon. It came out the fall.
Okay, that's not the one that Kevin Smith did, right? The
No,
movie
his-
was the worst.
I actually didn't hate Kevin Smith's ones.
It was terrible.
The first half of it was. The second half of it was better.
I heard it was, but that's not saying much. It went from cringeworthy to mini meal.
Yeah, I didn't even want to watch the second half. I just watched the first half, and I was like, "This shit is terrible."
No, I mean, yeah, the second half was better.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And the movie was horrible. The original
Well,
80s movie was horrible.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It was kind of like Ryan Johnson doing The Last Jedi. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what the hell are you doing with all this shit? Like, yeah. I'm trying to go in a different direction. So.
Like people were like, they should remake Singing in the Rain, and no, they shouldn't remake none of that shit.
Yeah, they should remake Casablanca. Why?
Yeah, why? They should
remake the first one.
Yeah, no, we don't need. Yeah,
something has high visual effects. Something has high visual effects, and they didn't have the visual effects. Yeah, I can handle a remake of that. Like what they're doing Doctor Who now. They're not remaking Doctor Who. They just update all the contraptions in Doctor Who. The derelicts look cool right now because they flooded that movie with actual money and virtual production. And now it's the highest produced show in Britain. But they didn't go say, hey, let's go back to Doctor Number 1 and start this all over again. It's just a continuation. They just updated it as it went on. K9 looks like a cool little robot now. He doesn't look like a box little toy robot. So they fix things. They can fix things. You can update things.
That's a few
like
things.
Flash Gordon will be really cool if they remade it and had with today's visual effects and virtual production.
Do you remember the Flash Gordon TV show where they tried to do that?
Uh-huh.
I watched that, but it was a slow burn. It took too long to get to any semblance of something that was even like that corny ass movie, and it's just like
It kind of brings up a good point though, that some stuff that has been remade or rebooted is actually really good. So like
really good.
Battlestar Galactica, when they rebooted that into the TV show is like one of the best sci-fi TV shows out there. So it's like really, really good, like far superior than what the original was. And so I can see if they did something like that with Flash Gordon. And then when you used to Flash Gordon, I'm like, well, Buck Rogers or something, right?
I thought Buck Rogers.
Like Buck Rogers TV show. Like
the if they remade the Rocketeer, it'd be
Rocketeer. There you go. Actually, if they could reboot Rocketeer, there you go. That's one. I think that's probably my answer right there, Chuck. If they could remake Rocketeer, I would be in on that. It just would have to be done right. It had to be done right.
It's all about having great people involved, because like you said, as corny as it was, like it worked, I guess, for Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but I thought the remake and turn into a serialized TV show, Teen Wolf, was great. When you compare it to the shit show, the schlockfest that the movie was, I mean,
that was like camp, and it was amazing.
Yeah, I guess it's always like about tone, right? It's like
Teen Wolf is one of those 80s classics with Booth and Michael J. Fox. It's amazing.
Yeah, I think they're
what it is for its time. It was campy, just like the original Buffy the Vampire Slayer with Christy Swanson. So I get it. But what they did and what they turned it into with the TV show was
right, yeah,
20 times better than the movie. Like that shit was bananas.
But there's talks about bringing back In Living Color without the Wayans.
Well,
Hell no.
they were going to bring it back, but Keenan shut it down. He
Yeah,
had a whole. He was going to shoot a pilot, and he was just like, you know what? I'm just not feeling it because I can't make it as good as the original one. So he shut the whole thing down.
Not only that, the style and the type of comedy that's made in this cancel culture, you can't do that shit. A lot of the jokes, a lot of shit that they pulled, you can't do that. That's like trying to get Eddie Murphy to do Raw or Delirious again. Shit, he'll be canceled before he gets the first joke off.
It ain't happening.
Yep. They're talking about making the Warriors again. Have y'all watched the Warriors recently?
I haven't seen it in a long time.
A couple years ago.
Everybody's homework is to watch the Warriors.
Yeah.
Warriors, come on! Yeah, that was dope.
Man, I didn't realize like the director did a whole talk about it, right? And the goal was to make all the men effeminate. When I watched it as a kid, I didn't see that, but as an adult, I'm like, oh shit,
Really?
oh,
I guess I did.
Why
that's what it did. Make
Because
all
the
men
gang
effeminate.
problem was going on in New York. Is that what?
It's kind of Rocky Horror Picture Showish.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. I didn't see it as a kid. I just think it's bad. They're badass warriors, and then you go back and watch it.
Even as an adult, it's kind of corny. Like the ones that got the baseball theme and shit like that. It's like, what is this shit? You know,
those guys
like,
went hard. They got their ass whooped the first day.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it don't make any sense. That's not a New York gang. I mean, shit.
Yeah, I guess the whole thing about the remakes, like, Mark said in chat too, said they're remaking Roadhouse. I think what it really shows is like, yeah, they're just really trying to milk the nostalgia factors.
Hold on. I saw a video today because Patrick Swayze's part is being played by Jake Gyllenhaal, and he just filmed a part of the movie at a recent UFC event, and Jake Gyllenhaal is fucking ripped. Like, I don't know what steroids he's on or what program.
The best ones,
V-Shred or whatever. God, I was like,
probably the same ones that
HGA, same ones that Ella used to be on before he blew up like a
The
balloon.
Rock is using right now.
The ones The Rock is using right now.
They're slandering The Rock.
Allegedly. I don't want to get the network in trouble. Allegedly, the ones he's allegedly using right now.
He's on Terramana and waffles.
That's Rodney's rolling his head at y'all right now. Nobody gets that act about
Yeah.
H is Simone. You leave him alone. Damn it. He's still sad because Adam didn't work out.
The Rock probably also has a virtual production on his body too. They probably clean him up in virtual production as well.
They touch it up.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah, they've cleaned him up in virtual production. As he owns his body double, so he probably loans out. Say, hey, make sure my 6-pack's an 8-pack in this movie. They're like, sure.
Doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it.
Cost you an extra $1 million.
His body double.
What's up? Yeah, you have virtual. Yeah, a lot of them are body doubles. They're virtual production.
Virtual body double.
Virtual body double. Yeah. So.
Well, how I get one? I need to own my body double. I put that nigga out on Tinder.
You got to be The Rock.
There is a company called Blue Vision that would take your body double and give you the right.
Shit. I would get
sorry, you can put. We can deep fake you onto Rock's body.
Hey, on the Rock body.
Yep. And I won't sound like.
Hey, that's how I want to do the show every night. Then, like it's the co-host. What's up, GeekBeast? Yeah, I'm gonna have no shirt on, air show. Just like
if you come as The Rock, I'm gonna come as Vin Diesel. We're gonna argue the whole goddamn show.
Talk about family, the whole entire.
I'm gonna live my life a quarter mile at a time.
Start fighting each other. Speaking of that, they're supposed to be doing another. I heard that they're making another Riddick movie.
I heard that. Yeah.
He's gonna need paycheck.
Yeah.
He's at the end of the rope with this.
But like speaking of, new IPs, when that first came out, like that was really good.
Yeah,
it was amazing.
Riddick, yeah.
It was just it wasn't. I mean,
Pitch Black was Pitch Black, and then it was the Chronicles of Riddick, and then
and also starred somebody from Battlestar Galactica.
And then Riddick was
like Starship Troopers was amazing when it came out. It was campy. It's about ants.
I love the first one. I love
supposedly remaking that too.
They're remaking that all over. Like why
under A24 actually.
I don't know if we need another.
There's the highlight of Casper Van Dien's life.
I think I could see why they would do if they with Starship Troopers, it wasn't anything like the novel, right? So what they're probably gonna do is they do a remake and they'll be more closer to the novel. Yeah. They make it closer to the novel. Yeah. Which in the novel, Johnny Rico is Filipino.
Oh,
yes. Okay. No, they do that.
Awesome. They should do that then. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So that's why I think, and I think the other reason why they stay away from it too is like Robert Heinlein in the book. There's a lot of tones of like fascism and all that stuff, but at the same time, it's like that's what that universe was, and then the movie poked fun at that, Mm-hmm. But I would watch a remake of Starship Troopers.
I would too. Try to make it like the novel and not like the.
Yeah, I didn't know it was different from the novel. Yeah, that would be okay. I would watch it. I would watch that.
If they say, "Hey, we did these properties injustice," sort of like how Michael Bay did Transformers, and we're going to do it right on how the original authors made it. I'm down for every remake for that.
Can we do like the Men in Black thing and we erase like all the Transformers? Like they just never.
I mean, that's kind of what. It's kind of what he's gonna do with the DCU. Yeah, he's gonna try to erase with DCU.
Way back into that world. He's trying to muscle his way back into
Ezra Miller. That's perfect to let Ezra Miller.
So I mean, this is entirely my speculation, but I mean, they have said it that they're doing it to reset the universe. He's probably gonna do some kind of flash run. He's gonna do some flash run thing, and it's gonna like.
It's Flashpoint, right? And Flashpoint, they do go back and reset.
He's probably gonna go Rick James and have a chick tied up in the closet during the damn premiere. So,
Ezra Miller.
Yeah,
boy, that's fucking.
He's family. He's got a whole family.
I honestly thought he was trying to tank the movie release, and this is.
I think the movie's gonna be terrible.
No, he's tanking his medicine.
The trailer looks good, man. I know you don't like the trailer. I think it looks good. Like I'm surprised how good the trailer looks. So.
But all the DC movies
stand up in that suit. His neck is all stiff, and he just standing.
Yeah, I don't think
they're probably gonna do. They're gonna do some digital de-aging.
Sure.
They're gonna do some digital de-aging for sure on that.
That trailer was
already talking about Shazam is trash.
There's gonna have Grant Gustin in it.
They saying Shazam is gonna be straight trash,
but it has Megan Good in it, and now you know how I feel about Megan Good.
I can see Megan Good for free though. I can watch it.
And she gonna be in a skin tight superhero outfit. Listen, I need to be saved.
Hey, at her height, I saw a Catwoman. That's not enough. I'm sorry. Halle Berry Catwoman is skin tight, and it didn't help it at all. It didn't help nothing.
That movie was trash.
That's what I'm saying. So seeing Halle Berry in skin tight leather, seeing Megan Good in skin tight leather, it don't help. Sorry.
I'm just saying I need her to come.
This is prime Halle Berry.
I saw Megan Good in Brick, which I still heard is one of the greatest movies of all time. One of the
greatest movies ever.
I love Brick. I had to force Randy to watch it.
It was overrated. You ruined it for him because I had too many high.
He hated it. I said, just watch Brick. I gave it to him. I BitTorrented it and gave it to him. He refused to because I told him to watch it. He won't say it. When I tell him to do stuff, he's like, "No, I'm not doing it because that nigga told me to do it."
Brick was great.
Great.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt doesn't pick bad projects.
He killed it. 500 Days of Summer was amazing.
500 Days of Summer was great. And Megan Good looked good in it in Brick, but it's just like, come on.
It was a great movie. The lines, I love Brick. It was Ryan Johnson's best film. This is his best film, in my opinion. In my opinion, Looper doesn't hold up to it, or that last Star Wars movie. The one the Star Wars movie he didn't do the
Well,
last.
at least, well, he's got the Knives Out movies. So
Yeah, he does hit the
Knives
Knives
Out
Out.
good. Yeah, Knives Out. I just watched. Yeah, Knives Out. Good.
I haven't seen Glass Onion yet. I'm holding on to it.
oh yeah,
It was good.
and that has
sorry,
made it, which
you're right.
No, the last Knives Out movie, I haven't seen the first one, but I watched the one that just came out. It's really good. Like I was really,
first
really
one is
impressed.
better.
Yeah,
That's what that's what I've heard. But I really enjoyed the one that they just released over.
yeah.
over
One
the
over
holidays.
Christmas, right? Yeah.
Yeah, over Christmas.
Well,
I really enjoyed it. It was like really good.
And that's
I was gonna watch
the
with my
first one's
brother.
better, basically because of the quality of the actors in the first one. I
It's
mean, you have a
crazy,
nice
and I've been hearing with like his
got a
Poker
crazy-
Face TV show is supposedly like really good too.
I heard it's really good. So I heard Poker.
Yeah, and then the same kind of thing where he has like a bunch of big name people in it.
So
you know.
Natasha Lyonne with a resurgence. Good for her.
yeah,
So then
Have
what?
you ever watched Russian Doll?
yes,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I watched.
I
the
watched
first
both
season.
seasons. I watched both seasons. The second season is hit and miss, but the first season was really good.
I like the
Yeah.
first season.
First season was really good. Yeah.
Mark.
And the showrunner of that, is doing Acolyte, Star Wars Acolyte.
Oh man,
Mark in the chat said they're gonna get Manny Pacquiao to play Johnny Rico.
Yeah, a little too old to do it, but yeah. There's
Hey, maybe out there running for congressman and boxing. Yeah.
Manny could be the Sky Marshal.
they'd be like, "We need a Filipino. He's the most famous Filipino I know of. So let's go get him." Like, don't do
If
that.
they did that, I would smack them to the white meat. Like, we're not doing it.
Real. I need a
There's plenty of other Filipino.
Right,
actors
right.
that
We're
can
not
do it.
we're not having Manny Pacquiao. Do another season.
Honestly, the guy Manny Jacinto. Speaking of Treste, he was in Treste. Manny Jacinto would be good Johnny Rico.
Manny Jacinto.
Manny Jacinto is from The Good Place.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Let me
Yep.
look it up. He was also in. He was just recently in Top Gun. He had a really small part, but
I gotta watch Top Gun. I haven't seen it.
What?
You don't think Coco Martin would be a good one?
Maverick.
This Maverick.
Maverick's excellent.
yeah,
It is.
it'd be good Johnny Rico. Yeah.
Yeah.
Filipino Canadian. Actually, he's from Canada, but he's Filipino. So he's playing in the Good Place.
You know what? They'll probably go out of their way and try to get Simu Liu to do the shit.
Nah, see the thing is, I don't even know he is Filipino in the book. So, but I don't know if they're gonna do it.
See, that's why they would think
they're not gonna be that true to
him and that he's
you
a
know what I
Marvel.
mean?
He's young in the book, right? He's really young in the book, right?
Yeah, he's really young. It's just like
Well, yeah, I mean,
he's like a young
like
kid joining the army.
They're in high
Yeah.
school when it starts.
In the movie, they start out with them in high school.
High
so-
school,
Yeah.
right? And they go to the military after they graduate.
Yeah, so that'd be really interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. When I first heard it, I was just
You guys
like,
want Neil Patrick Harris to reprise a part in there?
that'd be funny.
Oh, we can have Neil Patrick Harris surprise a part in there. Not that part he played, but we can have him in there. I'll play to see Neil Patrick Harris.
But the book isn't campy, right?
No, it's not campy.
The movie
was campy.
Yeah, the movie's campy. I love the movie.
The movie's campy.
The first one, at least.
And I think we should bring Camp back. I think Camp needs to come back.
I'm all right with camp. I know y'all didn't like The Last Store, but it was campy and I liked it. I thought it was funny. Huh?
The Last Store.
Yeah, The Last Store.
Oh, the door. I love
Thor, Love and Thunder.
Yeah, Love and Thunder. It was
I liked
campy
it.
and I liked it. A lot of
I
people
liked it.
liked it.
Oh no,
See, I liked it a lot. The reaction I
liked it.
tried to give it.
man!
I thought it was funny.
Oh my god! It was one of the first Marvel movies. Like I sat in the theater and watched that shit, and I was so mad. I was like,
sorry too.
"Somebody owes me some money." Hell no!
It was
That was
campy, and I got it.
I did not take my kids to it, and I was so upset because I was like, this movie, I should have took my kids to it because of all the Thor. This movie's made for kids.
It was made for kids.
That movie was made for children.
Yeah,
But it was campy though. It's camp.
yeah, that's what I thought.
No, they did too much of what they did, like in Love, in Ragnarok, they had the right amount. It's like somebody said, okay, we're gonna give you more money, we're gonna increase the budget, so now we need you to dial that shit up, and it was wrong.
I thought Ragnarok was the best, but I thought Love and Thunder was good, man.
Like even Christian Bale, his Gore the God Butcher, like you didn't get enough of him. Like he became Darth Maul, best damn villain. You give him 5 minutes of screen time, get the hell out of here.
Yeah,
Now, all the kids got power. Shit.
It was campy. Now the story was weak, but it was
screaming ass. Damn stupid ass shit.
I'm all right with camp. I just think if you do camp, you like got to go all the way. Like you got to completely lean into it.
You got to lean all.
You can't do a little bit. You can't, double dutch. You got to go all the way into it.
You don't do that in a Thor movie. You leave that shit to the Deadpools and the goddamn She-Hulks of the world or whatever.
That's probably true. That's probably true.
See, I didn't like it in She-Hulk. I didn't like the camp in She-Hulk.
Yeah, but there's supposed to be camp in She-Hulk. It was the wrong tone. It's like, we want to be like Deadpool, but not like Deadpool. And then we can't really figure out what Taika did with Ragnarok was right. It was the right amount. It wasn't over the top. Love and Thunder was over the top. It's like, what the fuck what is this?
But that's what you like. That's what I'm saying. You got to lean all the way into it, man.
You lean in too much.
They do the Toxic Avenger. The camp. I'm down for it.
Oh, the Toxic Avenger? That's full on camp.
But the recent time the Toxic Avenger comic books are serious. They changed the tone to serious in the recent comic books, right?
Because that's what's going in this current economy.
Like Howard the Duck has to be campy. If they make Howard the Duck serious, Howard the Duck movies coming.
I mean, I know people hated it, and I don't want to see a remake of it, but I low key like the original Howard the Duck.
I did too.
I love it.
I almost clicked on the leave button when you said that shit.
I low key like that original Howard the Duck.
Y'all have been replaced by clones. Y'all have been replaced by pod people. God damn it! What is going on here?
Howard. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it as an adult.
I haven't either. I haven't seen it as an adult.
That was one of the first movies I took 2 VCRs and recorded it. My cousin Aaron brought his VCR over and we recorded Howard the Duck and we watched it 1,000,000 times.
He has a love scene with Michael J. Fox's Back to the Future mama. Stop it.
Yeah.
But like
that's camp and you lean all the way into it, man.
Like, y'all know that
Peter should shut that shit down.
You said what was camp? Commando? With Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, it's a camp movie. It's a camp movie. Yeah, it's a camp movie.
It was to compete with Rambo.
Nah, camp. No, it was Arnold Schwarzenegger doing camp, and he leaned all the way in. Go back and watch it. He's not a good actor, so you can't really tell, but that whole movie's camp.
That I didn't know.
I just thought they gave him more little one-liners and zingers and stuff to,
Well, I had thought it was his version because Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone were really competitive with each other, and I thought like Arnold Schwarzenegger came out with like Rambo, so he was like, "I'm Commando," right? Stuff like that. Yeah.
And he was trying to make fun of Rambo.
Oh. Well, I guess I can't see it now. I guess I kind of see it. If he was trying to make fun of Rambo, maybe.
Not a good actor. He's
not a good actor. So you couldn't tell if he was being campy or sarcastic with it. Now that I think about it, maybe I think I can kind of see it. Because the shit is ridiculous. He's walking around with the big guns in the mansion and the face paint and he's in the middle of a city. Like Rambo's at least like in a little small town or in a jungle. He's in the city and he's doing all this shit. So it's kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
And what makes me bad about a lot of camp, like traditionally in the 70s and 60s and 70s and 80s, black people own camp. We love camping movies.
All the black exploitation movies was campy as hell. I mean, we just got talking about Dolomite. Dolomite's campy as hell.
And that's why, you know what? That's what I want a sequel to. That right there.
Dolomite?
No, Black Dynamite.
Oh shit. Yeah, we all want Black Dynamite sequels. Michael J. White is not going to make them. You know, but like Weekend at Bernie's, like those are all camp movies.
Yeah, they are. They are.
You know.
All right. Well, y'all see, Ronnie keeps trying to rap us.
I know we're gonna rap. We gotta rap, guys.
Did we talk about anything on the rundown sheet?
We talked about one thing. Oh, the thing I'm gonna leave everybody with. Jenna Ortega did a Hot Ones, and I heard she murdered it. I'm about to watch it right now.
Did a what?
A Hot Ones.
They eat the barbecue. They eat the wings and stuff, and it's real spicy. And they're being interviewed by
Yeah.
They get it. So yeah, I want to share that because I want to watch that. That's gonna be exciting. If you've never watched Hot Ones,
yeah, I have.
Watch the Khaled Hot Ones.
Which
DJ Khaled.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
You will see him. You will see him shut up for the first time.
No.
Oh man.
I bet he's on there like, not another one. Not another one.
Not another one.
Oh man.
We the best. This the best.
Just watch him. Just watch him, and you'll be on the rolling. I was like, wow. I have never heard Khaled shut up.
Oh, the Funk said, was it what is it? Amy's got an action comedy.
Arnie's got an action comedy series coming to Netflix. So Arnold Schwarzenegger has a new action series coming.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And I don't know.
And he said Gina Ortega is going to be on Fallon next week with Twice as the live musical guest. I'm going to watch it with you, the Funk. I'm going to watch Jimmy Fallon with you with Twice on it. But yeah, oh man, he found the DJ Khaled one. Oh my goodness. So DJ Khaled bit into the sriracha wing and was like, this shit is spicy. And they were like, what? That's the first wing. And it goes downhill ever since from there. Y'all gotta watch it.
Y'all got in my head, we the best.
Oh man. So y'all have anything y'all want to share to go out with this?
I don't know. We done got all hell.
As we get off, I'm going to watch this and the Jenna Ortega one.
Watch the DJ Khaled one first, then watch the Jenna Ortega one. You'll be like, wow.
All right.
Nah. This was fun, guys.
I had fun again. A nice, good old happy hour.
Yeah. All right. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, the Funk. Sorry, the Funk, we didn't go over any of the news. We'll do it Monday. We got distracted on remakes, reboots, and do we need them? High visual effects movies from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Let's redo them shits. Unless they're Star Wars, then we just let that shit die.
You can redo whatchamacallit 789. I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that. We can redo 789.
Those don't exist.
Start over to whole new stories.
We don't need to get 789. I'm just the last.
We need a reset. Not a reboot. We need a reset.
Yeah, I need Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau to do.
Yeah, I just.
They paid these guys to do them the last time. Jon Filoni and Dave and Favreau paid these guys to do them the last time.
Oof. They were in charge of shit? No.
Yeah.
They need to get rid of Kennedy.
I actually don't think
86 her monkey ass.
They elevated though after the last three, because that's when The Mandalorian came out and they were redoing Clone War. Because
they had much to do with
but Dave Filoni was more on the innovation side. He was with Lucasfilm on the animation side.
They got elevated after the Mandalorian.
Yeah, they got elevated after.
So I think the movies for sure, just you can blame or credit to Kathleen Kennedy.
And whatchamacallit, the director, J.J. Abrams. That was J.J. Abrams.
That was J.J. Abrams.
Yeah, so Filoni and them didn't carry the same weight at the time in the Star Wars universe, especially not over J.J. Abrams.
Yeah. No, JJ's down and stick to that good ass animation that you make.
What was the other dude? J.J. Abrams, and what was the other dude? The toxic dude.
Was it
What did J.J. Abrams take over for?
J.J. Abrams was the first one, and then Ryan Johnson was the second one, and
Ryan
then
Johnson.
J.J. Abrams was the third one. Yeah.
J.J. Abrams took over for somebody because they finished the first one, right?
No, J.J.
No,
Abrams.
J.J. was the first one.
Yeah, he was the first person they tapped for 7, 8, 9.
Second one was Ryan Johnson.
I was thinking about Zack Snyder and Justice League.
Oh, yeah. You talking about whatchamacallit?
Josh Whedon.
Yeah, Josh Whedon.
Yeah,
He
we
was
talking
toxic.
about.
Yeah.
Josh Whedon.
Huh? With that
Toxic,
being
bro.
said, I think we should close out with we don't want remakes, reboots unless they're good sci-fi movies. For example, Disney's Black Hole. Disney Black Hole needs to be remade and with new sci-fi to it. That's one. That may be good.
Because if you
Buck Rogers, they made a series Buck Rogers,
incredible.
Or Expanse was incredible as is.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If you talk about kind of, you know what I'm saying, the way sci-fi should be done, if they redid the Black Hole and kind of, yeah, that could be amazing.
Like Expanse, yes. Mm-hmm. Or better yet, this is wild. I'm gonna say this: The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai.
I love that.
And they go all the way into the camp. It'll be all the way to camp with high level visual effects. Mm-hmm. That would be great. Don't remake Spaceballs. Spaceballs is damn near perfect. Don't remake Caddyshack. Do not remake Caddyshack. They made a Fletch movie, you guys. Why would you make a Fletch movie?
Yeah. Why would you do that?
Yeah. Why would you do it? Anything that can be done with effects or needs no effects, don't do. Don't be talking about we're gonna make Richard Pryor's the toy over again. Nope.
But they shouldn't have made it.
They're like, we think about using DC Young Fly. We make Richard Pryor the toy over again. Don't do that shit.
No. Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that shit. Let it go. Let it go.
Shit, he couldn't be a good Method Man Red Man. He definitely sure can't be Richard Pryor.
You damn right. You damn right.
Yeah, right.
That's 100%.
That's a fact. With that being said, we're going to conclude the show for today, guys. Thank you for tuning in for our happy hour where we literally talk about nothing. And it's beautiful.
Happy 2 hours. Damn, we been going
hard. We've been hard. Hour and a half.
Yeah, well, we appreciate everybody in the chat for sticking with us. I'm looking up like, oh damn.
Thank you, guys. Peace.
Oh, yeah. We went hard in the paint. Oh damn.